Hi, my name is Jessica Burns, and I'm doing a video for personal finance from my Business 285 class. I'm starting off by saying that I have struggled with doing finances for the last couple years. It really started whenever I had kids. I wanted to buy the kids everything, even if they didn't need it. This past year has honestly been one of the best years. I know for many people, it, they struggled. But this year, I was able to clear a lot of my debt and just become a better steward with my money, I guess you could say. I started really when this pandemic happened because I didn't know what was going to happen, and I really didn't know, what each day was going to bring. My husband was laid off in April of last year. He was laid off, and gratefully he was able to get unemployment. So we literally tightened down and was able to pay our bills, not get behind on any bills. And my husband continued to look for a job. He finally got a job, and the job was so much better than the one he was at. I have always been a stay-at-home mom because I really didn't trust anybody with my kids. And at the end of last year, we had been staying with some family, so we moved into our own apartment, which added even more bills onto what we already had. So when we moved into the apartment, I knew that I had to get smarter with my finances. So I literally created a spreadsheet to help me keep track and only spend what I needed to. Pay the bills, put the rest in savings. So if something happened, we would have that to fall back on. I decided to get a job in October of last year, and it seemed to help a little bit, but with childcare costing so much, I'm only bringing home a little bit, but a little bit is better than nothing. So therefore, I'm working and at least bringing home a little bit more. Everything I bring home, I can pretty much do with it as I please. I have been working towards paying off more debt with it because I feel like if we can get debt free, it will just be a better and easier way to live. So that is my plan for the next year, is to get completely debt free besides purchasing our first home. So I am going to pay down our debt to almost nothing, and then that way we can go get a home and not have to stress about where the money's going to come from. And essentially, once my kids get out of daycare and I start working and getting the full paycheck, it won't be as bad.
Hey, Mom.
My advice to anyone who is struggling with their finances is to really sit down and find out where your money is going. I'm gonna be honest with you. We are a family of 5, and I sat down for 1 month and looked at our eating out budget. We had spent over $1,000 eating out. Where that money came from, I have no idea. I cannot find it to make sense anywhere that we were able to afford to do that. And the thing is we really weren't able to afford it. There was times that my account went into the negative, and that could have been because I decided, hey, I didn't want to cook tonight, so let's go get something. And I think that was my biggest accomplishment, is not going out to eat as much, because it's money that doesn't need to be spent. If I can go to the grocery store and literally spend $200 and cook dinner for 7 nights, that's what we would spend at a restaurant in 2 times maybe. So there's many things that you can look at to help better your finances. And mine mainly was eating out. So now that I have a spreadsheet to keep track of all my bills, and we don't go out to eat as much. I mean, on special occasions we will. But it has truly made a big difference. And I guess it just took something serious coming that made me think, what are you going to do if something happens? Because we don't have a cushion to fall back on. So I'm thankful that I learned how to manage my finances properly. Thank you.